What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. Today we're gonna get up close and personal with the M1. This is my second time playing with it. On Friday last week I watched Jordan juice on it for the first time. So today I'm gonna take it apart, kind of show you how to assemble the machine, all the bits and pieces, maybe do a little comparison to the Mini. If you guys are new here, welcome to our juicery. You can tell we've got quite the lineup here. This is Judy, our Good Nature X1, our Good Nature X1 Mini, and we just recently got Pam, the M1 from Good Nature. This is a made-to-order cold press machine that can make a 12 to 16, you can make as little as like a 2-ounce shot on it, but up to like a 16-ounce made-to-order juice in just minutes. I think a lot of people are going to be drawn to the fact that this is a much cheaper cold press alternative. It's right on par with like the Norwalk, but a much more efficient, much better design like system. You can make a lot of juice on this. So the M1 is around $5,000, and they do offer financing for this. The Mini is around 12, I think 12 to 15, and then Judy is almost 30,000, around there. So a lot of people jumping into a cold press juicery, the biggest issue is getting into a bigger machine, something that can sustain your juicery and make really high quality juice. So I think this is going to be that entry level model. Great for juice trucks, great for mobile. It's going to be a lot of fun seeing how this gets used in the juicing industry. I'm really excited. I'd love to be able to walk into a juicery and order something off this machine. That would be awesome. I'm going to move her over here and we can get a better look at her. Such a good looking machine. They got together with the designer of Slayer espresso machines when they designed the Mini, and I think they just obviously mocked up a similar version of the Mini. They have tons of different color options. You can design your own look and feel for your juice bar or your house. It's such a cool machine. It just looks so good. It like inspires you to be like, yeah, I want to juice on that every day. So you just saw the power button is in the back there, and it's just a standard outlet. It's got one press cycle. On the Mini there's like a minute press cycle, and then there's a 3 to 4 minute press cycle. This just has one option, but it is adaptive, so it kind of feels, I don't know how it works, the technology is crazy, but it knows how much to press and the pressure, and it's very intuitive that way. The grinder is also the same, has that intuitive design. The Mini is my favorite, makes the highest quality juice. I've used a lot of juicers, and that one makes the best all-in-one. The grinding to the pressing, the quality is crazy. This has the same grinder, just smaller. We'll take that all apart and play with it here in a minute, but you can throw anything in here. There's no blade changing, there's no switching up grind levels for different produce, so it can handle kale and go straight into citrus. You can throw carrots and beets, everything in there. You could even do almond milks on this. You don't have to know, you're not manually grinding things like we do here with the Samick. It just does it all for you. So there isn't a ton of training that goes into this. You just throw your stuff in and it's done. I think the most complex thing you probably have to do is weigh out your produce or know about how full the press bag should be. You can really fill a press bag full of celery and carrots and press it and it'll be fine. I think the technical term I'm looking for is squishage level. Like citrus is very squishy. You cannot fill the press bag very full with citrus. But a lot of times in a juice bar setting, people want a mixture of things, and they all press, mixed recipes press very similar. They're all kind of the same. Another thing I noticed, just assembling it here and seeing it in action on Friday, there's fewer pieces. They streamlined everything, and they also made it dishwasher safe. There is no alligator knob, there is no grinder ring like there is on the Mini. I'll show you the differences here, but it's very simple, and it's less pieces that you have to keep track of, so you can just throw it all in the dishwasher. And this whole hopper comes off. So say you're juicing in front of the house and you just made a beet juice and you want to switch it up and make a green juice, you can have multiple hoppers and just rotate them out real quick. That's so cool, especially if you're just going, if you've constantly got a line of people. Very similar to making a coffee on an espresso machine. They do have multiple options for press bags. You can get the single use, or you can get a reusable press bag, which I've really grown to, now that I know how to manage press bags, I've really grown to like the use of those. They work very well. It's very sanitary, it's clean, and you're not having to restock on press bags every month. So I'm going to take this apart. I'm going to show you guys the pieces, and then I'll show you how to assemble the machine. There are 5 pieces to the hopper set up here. So we've got the plunger. This is the grinder, all in one, very easy. It's about half the size of the mini grinder. We've got this plate, we've got the hopper, and then we just got the cover that goes over this. First piece that goes on is this bottom plate here. You can see it's got these little notches here, and then it just twists in. That's how the whole thing twists off. Next piece that goes on is the top part. Slides into these notches. Go ahead and bring it down. You got your little plunger. This has a really nice weight to it. I don't know if that is applicable, but it does. You go ahead and just slide that in and bring it down. There it is. So easy. It's got a little notch there for the plunger to sit, and you can just pop, pop, pop. I love the one-handed aspect of this. If you're doing this 100 times a day, it's so easy to have your other hand free, especially for videographers like us who need to, you just need something in your other hand. A lot of this is just one-handed, so easy. It's just so well designed, I love it. Way less pieces than the mini. Even the grooves I noticed were smaller than the mini, so it's less likely that fruits and veggies get stuck in there. One thing I noticed on Friday when I watched Jordan juice on it for the first time was she didn't have the juice tray in, and I kind of like freaked out for a minute, because when you forget to put your juice tray in, the juice just starts running out the bottom everywhere. They built the juice tray into the bottom of this. Again, just another piece it's just all one thing. It's so easy, less to wash, less to keep track of. It's got this little liner here, and then just this piece, you just pop that in and you just drop it in to the press chamber. This little cover here is nice because you won't get anything on the plunger down here, so it just keeps that whole part of the machine nice and clean. Put your press bag in, and you are ready to make some juice. Such a cool little machine. I love it. It's just so efficient, so well done. All right, I'm going to show you the mini little size comparison and just the difference in parts and pieces. And this is about a 2-pound press, and this is a max 5-pound press, depending on what you're pressing. So you've got the press chamber itself here, and you've got the little inserts. And then you got the juice tray. So you've got 5 parts here. You notice how much deeper the grooves are. Things like citrus get stuck in there really easy. Citrus breaks the press bag a lot, so it'll get stuck in there. But even the mini only takes about 15 minutes to clean, hand washing.
I see you. You got your bunny.
You can just see, just by looking at this, how much they simplified it to the M1. I wonder if there'll be a mini, like version 2 that's more simplified like this. I would love, 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 love to see the Mini and the M1 grinder on Judy. You probably don't mess with something that's, you just don't mess with the X1. It's the X1. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So half. I feel like you guys have seen me do this 100 times. If you're looking for mini content or Judy content, there are specific playlists dedicated to these juicers. You can watch from the moment we unbox them all the way up to the thousands of times I've used these machines. Gonna have to make a playlist for the M1 soon. Getting a new juicer is so exciting. You do have to press that button to raise and operate the top of the hopper. It's a lot heavier, that takes a lot more muscle too. It's just a bigger machine. Alright, I think that wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the differences and how they've kind of streamlined this version, the M1. Can't wait to get more hands-on experience with this. I can see a lot of people using this just as their go-to at-home juicer. It's that efficient and it looks good on your counter too. So cool. You can find more info on these juicers at goodnature.com. They're all on the website there. You can play with like the build your own M1, pick your colors and whatnot. So many more M1 videos to come. I can't wait to show you guys more of this juicer. I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.